Today is May 29th, 2026. I fixed the lighting because I finally turned on the correct lamp. And today was like a 50-50 kind of a day of like, it's not great, but it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, right? I think that's what I'm trying to say there. It was not great because, yesterday, right, we unloaded a U-Haul. Every bone in my body hurts. I'm in pain and I'm not enjoying it. And then today, I, looked through all of the boxes that were labeled me, or were at least in my section. And first off, I have way too many stuffed animals. Good grief, right? There are like 5 more boxes out there. And I'm already like, I don't have any space. There's no space, right? Found also a bunch of blankets I've been looking for years, which was nice. But the reason why it was a good day, right? So I brought all of my book boxes inside, and I've been going through them, and I found a lot of stuff from when I used to go to a homeschool co-op, right? I was homeschooled all the way through, starting in, I think it was 3rd grade for me, 2nd grade for them. That's a whole story. That is a whole entire story. That's a long topic. But I found some of the yearbooks from that. So I'm looking back and I'm seeing like, oh my goodness, these people were so nice, right? Because I remember those times. And I'm like, oh, I missed that time. At the same time, I don't. Mainly because I was like 8 and I'm like, I don't know what grade I'm in. Like, they're like, oh, what grade are you in? And I'm like, I don't know. So, but I have found a lot of pictures of baby me. And the same friend who I've learned is a questionable person. They used to pick on me because I had bangs, right? I had bangs until I was like 12, 11 or 12, right? I had bangs, okay? But I had bangs and I had short hair. And yes, it was very Dora-like, but now I'm looking back at the photos and I'm like, I was adorable. My goodness, no wonder I got away with so much. But now it's making me be like, maybe I want bangs again. Because, like, very clearly, like, I don't look bad with bangs, right? I have plenty of photos that I'm like, yeah, I don't look bad with bangs. The problem is, I already have a really hard time keeping my forehead, like, acne free. I mean, there's a red spot right there. If I breathe near that thing hurts. But it was very fun to go back through and, like, look through them, right? I would love to show you. However, I'm not in 99% of the photos, so if I showed you a photo, there's a very high possibility you would see a bunch of other children I do not have the permission to share on the internet. And B, it would all of them have my legal name. All of them have, like, my full legal name, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, you don't need to know that information. That's information I will keep to myself, right? So, it's been really fun doing that, going through and, like, seeing all of it, because I'm seeing, like, people that used to be my friend, right? There's this one girl. I'm not doxing her, right? I will say her name was Juliet. She was really, really nice. She was my friend in their 2nd and 3rd grade, and then she moved to Canada, and I never got in contact with her ever again. And she was so nice. She was honestly my first best friend, and I feel really, really bad for her because I was not an easy kid to be around. I can confirm that myself. But she put up with me, right? And like, she was honestly my first friend. Genuinely my first friend. And when she left, I was kind of heartbroken because I didn't have any friends until, the friend that came along and that I've discovered is a questionable person. But it's been really fun to look back and see. It's made me very nostalgic. But I've also gone back through because I have a lot of notebooks from that time, and I found a poem, and I'm pretty sure this poem's from like 2018, 2019, and it's talking about how I want to be a history teacher. I didn't think I wanted that at that age. I thought that was something new. But no, I've wanted to be a teacher, and I've wanted to be a history teacher for like, that's almost a decade. That's like 7 or 8 years that I've wanted to be a history teacher and just didn't know it. That's so cool to me, right? So I've been having a great day. I will say, bad thing about today. First off, I'm in pain. Second off, I feel like I am getting sick, right? need to get some more apple juice and go chug it because I am not feeling good. It's not a good time. I think it's just because I've been inhaling so much dust and dirt because those boxes are not clean in the slightest. Nothing is clean right now. So I've been like inhaling dust and dirt, so I don't think that's helping. But hopefully apple juice will just make it better, right? Apple juice makes everything better, right? So, but yeah, I've had a pretty happy day. I'm probably not gonna do much with boxes tomorrow. Try to give myself a break because I'm telling you, I am sore from muscles I didn't know I had. I mean, I didn't know I had many muscles. I'm not a very muscular person. There's not much on me. Okay. So, yeah. I've had a great time today. Found old medical records of mine. I learned my blood type. I didn't know it, and now I do. So, I think that's my blood type. Otherwise, it's someone else's. It said ABORH test, and it said something, and I'm like, well, that's a blood type. So either I got a really good grade on it, or I have a blood type. So, but that's it. That's it for today, because my throat's killing me. I have a book I want to read, and I need to go refill my apple juice, because I'm tired and everything hurts, and I need to go take a nap. So, I'm gonna go do that. You go back to doing whatever you were doing. And that's it. Woohoo! I'm ready to go to sleep. So, goodbye.